Good morning, Needham High. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. You may be seated. And here's the news for today.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Jill and Frankie in the morning.
Good morning, Needham High. I'm Jill Mullaney.
And I'm Frankie Mendez.
Tomorrow, as you know, is One Day.
One Day is a day typically based in the further learning of the summer school all-reading book.
Since there wasn't an all-school summer read, One Day this year is a lot different from past years.
Here's Hazel for more information.
Thanks, Jill and Frankie. Part of the Needham High School curriculum is the One Day, One School program. This event incorporates summer reading, students from 9th to 12th grade, and the entire school staff reading one book. In previous years, NHS has read The Symptoms of Being Human by Jeff Garvin, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and A Dog Called Hope by Damian Lewis and Jason Morgan. As a part of the English classes, students are required to read the book over summer break to discuss in the first few months of school. Unfortunately, in the 2021-2022 school year, Needham High School did not have a One School, One Book event. This school year, NHS engaged in a One School, One Experience during the fall. This way, NHS can still achieve the goal of a shared experience to build community throughout the school. In addition, we will still have the annual One Day in February to continue the exploration of identities and experiences represented throughout our school. Although we did not have a school book this year, the English department encourages you to view the list of book recommendations available on the Needham High School website. You'll find a range of interesting books available both online and in the library. Back to you, Jill and Frankie.
Thanks, Hazel.
NHD, sophomores, your projects are due tomorrow.
It's a stressful time. Trust me, I know from experience. Once it's over, it feels like a huge weight off your shoulders.
That project puts everyone through the ringer. It's almost as like teachers haven't learned from the past.
Well, that's ironic.
On another note, here's the moment you all have been waiting for. Sports!
Guys, the Rockets dominated this week as usual. The boys swim and dive team placed second at the BSC Championships. Pietro Rosso, Jason Chipinelli, Cole Conway, and Jason Zhang were all individual winners at the meet. Gymnastics landed a score of 125.8 at their BSC Championships, and Izzy Lemaire, Arseny, and Lucy Aswad were top Rocket performers. The boys and girls basketball teams qualified for the MIAA state tournament this week. Girls basketball also has senior night coming up against Milton tonight. The boys and girls track and field teams and the dance and cheer teams will be competing in the BSC Championships this week as well. And the dance team will also be competing at the Endicott Invite on Sunday. Girls and boys ice hockey beat Weymouth and lost to Braintree this past week. Both teams will face Walpole and Milton, and the girls hope to qualify for the postseason with these games. The wrestling team had an impressive come-from-behind tie against Newton North, and they look to compete against Brookline and Wellesley this week before competing in the D1 Central and Metro Sectional Tournament on Sunday. The girls' alpine ski team placed first at Blue Hills, led by Alec Musiak, who finished first overall, and Elizabeth Brandish, who finished fourth overall. And finally, the boys' alpine ski team placed second, led by Alex Gundiker, Will Kens, and Gil Arvin, who were all in the top 20. Congrats on a successful week to the Rockets all across the board. That's all from me. Rock on, Rockets.
That's all the news for this week.
Make sure to fill out your daily health attestation and keep your mask above your nose.
And we'll see you next Tuesday on
NHSN.